When you bring your tank home, make sure that you always keep it in an upright position, and when transporting in your car, make sure it is strapped in with a seatbelt or something that's just as accommodating. Slowly remove the top of the tank, making sure not to hit the valve directly on top, and strap it to something secure. When inserting your regulator, it always threads away from yourself. You can do this primarily with your hands at first, and then you will want to tighten with a wrench. When you open the valve on your tank, both dials on your regulator will activate. The one on the right will signify how much pressure and gas is actually in the tank, and the one on the left shows the amount of pressure that's going through the hose. Make sure to use some sort of safety tech on any of the threadings that go from your tank to your torch. This includes the regulator, the hose, and the torch tip. What you're looking for is bubbles. If you see bubbles anywhere, you need to make sure to tighten that threading a little bit more, otherwise you will be leaking gas into your home. As you graduate up torch tip size, you'll notice that the holes on them become larger. This allows more gas and more oxygen to flow through the torch tip, resulting in a larger flame. When applying a torch tip to the torch tip handle, you want to gently insert, push down firmly, and spin while there is a firm connection happening from the torch tip to the handle. Spin until taut. What happens after you strike is these little holes that are on the sides of these tips allow oxygen to pass through with the gas, resulting in something that's similar to a Miko midget flame, but with the use of only one tank. When you're ready to light, all you do is give yourself a little bit of gas coming through. You should be able to hear it. Take your striker, focus the head of the torch tip into the top of the striker here, push firmly down on the flint, and strike across. These torches are great because they do allow for a little bit of extra fuel or a little bit less fuel to be adjusted just on one knob. If you need a bigger flame, simply unscrew, pull apart. Do not touch the very tip if you've been working on this for a long time, because it will be hot, and move up to your larger size. So that was a size 0. This is a size 1, which I typically do for most belt buckles, larger projects. Again, once you hear the hiss, strike and ignite. And as you can tell, you get a much bigger flame that comes out of this. So as we talked about regulated pressure that's happening within your tank, the more amount of pressure that you put into it, so we shot for a solid 7. As you increase that pressure, this is at a 5 right now, a 7, listen. You can hear a little bit more. So you do have some control in the size of the flame with the regulator on top of the torch tip size. It is a little scary occasionally when you turn this guy off, because it will make a pop. So when it pops, don't be alarmed. It's just everything in the torch tip kind of combusting the rest of the way out. It will not explode on you. It will not do anything crazy on you as long as this is nice and taut. So here we go. Nothing crazy, very simple, totally normal.